Hey guys, Jason Osborne here. Hope you are doing absolutely brilliant again today. For this video, I wanted to just ask a question that a lot of people that I work with, and whether it's in business or just chatting to, they seem to have a lot of people seem to kind of face this one challenge, and that is just lacking motivation. So I'll just ask you: do you find yourself lacking motivation in what you're doing in life? If the answer is yes to that, it's nothing to be ashamed of. Again, it's something that I think a lot of people struggle with. It's a challenge for a lot of people, and so why do people lack motivation? Personally, I think one of the biggest reasons why people lack motivation is because they don't have a big enough purpose or something that drives them in their life. And oftentimes when we look at just kind of the masses of people, what do? They get up, go to work, come home, go to sleep, and they get up, go to work, come home, go to sleep, and there's just a lot of monotony in it. And most of the time people go to work, they do something that they don't even enjoy doing. There's no inspiration behind it, and the only reason why they're doing it is they've either fallen into it and they're doing it because they have to pay bills, or they started out doing it because they thought they would enjoy doing it, and then they just have lost it. The joy is gone for whatever reason, and again they're just stuck doing it because it pays bills. And um, and but there's no motivation. There's nothing that really drives them forward. There's nothing that really gets them up in the morning, gets them excited, and they just live. They live for the weekends. It's like Friday comes, and all of a sudden, that it's just like angels singing. And then Sunday morning comes, and it's the Sunday night blues, and Monday comes, and it's horrible, and life is just and it's just this lack of motivation. So how do you change that? It's around really finding something that motivates you. What are you created to do? What's the greatness on the inside of you that you are here on this planet to do? What is that thing? And so many people just don't have a clue, or really what's happened most of the time is life has kind of beat it out of them. They might have pursued it back when they were in high school, when they were in their late teens, early 20s, and maybe they've met some failure or challenges, or just life has happened. Maybe they started a family earlier than they expected to, or some type of tragedy or major challenge in their life took place, and next thing you know, they're just kind of living a mundane life, and what they dreamed of once is now not only a dream, it's more of a fantasy. So how do you get that back? How do you find that? Well, two things really. And again, I mean, I could teach on this for a long, long time. So just two real quick things. How do you find and reignite that passion on the inside of you? Find the greatness on the inside of you so that you're actually motivated in life. You're excited to get up in the morning and do things. So the first thing is this. Looking at what is your major complaint in life. Now, when I say that, I'm not talking about what you're just like complaining about in life, all right? Just complaining and moaning and all that kind of stuff. But what is that one thing that whenever that topic gets brought up, whenever someone starts talking about a certain issue, something comes alive on the inside of you. Not alive because you finally get to complain again, all right? But something comes alive in you. It's this passion, this drive. What is it? Is it about the injustice that you see with poverty? Is it the injustice that you see with child trafficking? Is it the injustice that you see around certain people groups? For me, one of the big things for me is kids and the lack of strong male father figures in their life. What is it that in you that every time the subject gets brought up, you're just driven? Is it addictions? Helping people get set free from addictions and released from that. What is it that drives you? What's that complaint? The second thing is this. Maybe you think, well, gosh, I don't really know. The second thing is a little bit more of a challenge, but if you sit down and actually work through it and take the time to do it, it'll actually begin to unlock a lot of things for you. And for a lot of people, it actually scares them because you start thinking, gosh, how am I going to do it? And your mind talks you out of it before you even started. But start writing down. If time and money were absolutely no issue whatsoever, they just weren't any issue. Money wasn't an issue, time wasn't an issue, what would you do? Now, I'm not talking about, traveling the world and all that kind of stuff. Yes, you would do that anyway, right? But at some point, there's something on the inside of us that drives us to be significant, to contribute to the world, to society. What is it in you? If time and money were no object and you traveled the world and done all that, what is it in you? Those dreams that have been buried underneath life. Just start writing things down. Time and money were no object. What would you do? Who would you help? What would you develop? Would you create orphanages? Would you help? Would you help with the sex trafficking industry? Not help with it, but you help destroy it. Help get rid of it. Would you help the homeless? Would you help moms? Maybe your passion is helping moms who struggle raising kids and single moms. I mean, who knows what it is? I come from a single parent household, so I know it can be difficult. What is it? What is it? Start writing those things down. Then once you have that, then you can start creating a purpose or plan around that and all that kind of stuff, which is a whole nother topic. But listen, you find those things, and I can guarantee you, if you tap into that, motivation won't be an issue anymore because that will drive you every single day. And you'll have to, obviously work towards it and lay out a plan and all those types of things. But if you just find that first of all and allow yourself to start working towards that, you'll find yourself absolutely driven every day when you wake up. Happy to be alive. And on Monday is just another day to achieve your purpose. Yeah, it's amazing. So, hey, what's the greatness on the inside of you? Yeah, would love to hear from you. Hey, share this video and shout out to me. Would love to hear from you and hope to hear from you soon. Anyway, yeah, cheers, guys. You have greatness on the inside of you. Cheers, bye.